Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat Elena and Rude in the Mithril Mine. I had a crash during this fight, so that's why I skipped the cutscene there. Normally I let them play out. Alright, so at the start of the fight, Rude is going to start charging up triple Shockwave. What I do here is I just quickly build ATB with Cloud, use Assess to see that Rude's weakness is Wind and Elena's weakness is Lightning. So, what we're going to do is we are going to switch over to Aerith, build ATB with her, and then we're going to drop an Arcane Ward. Shockwave can be dodged with everybody. If you're using Aerith, you'll need to sidestep twice in order to successfully dodge it. So just be aware of that. If you're close to Rude when he's doing it, chances are you're just going to get hit by it. But we got away from that. You do want to watch out for Elena's stun grenades as she is sort of out of the arena. She cannot be targeted, but she is still going to deal a lot of damage and a lot of chaos to this fight. So just pay attention to the tiny grenades that she is throwing, and you should be okay. Standing in the Arcane Ward and using damaging spells will allow those spells to be cast twice. So having Aero on Aerith or somebody, and then standing inside of that Arcane Ward and casting Aero, it'll cast twice and deal massive stun to Rude. And then once you get Rude down to about 50% HP, he will become invulnerable. And then there will be a little bit of a cutscene between Rude and Elena. She does some backflips, some nice cinematic karate. This was in a trailer right here. And then at this point, the fight resumes. However, they will begin using a new team-up ability, so it seems like the bosses get synergy abilities in this game. They get Atlas Stance and Petite Powerhouse, so Atlas Stance basically just keeps everyone away from Elena, while Elena starts winding up Petite Powerhouse. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to stand in this Arcane Ward. I'm going to cast Aero on Rude. It's really not going to do much at this phase. We kind of just have to wait this out. Saying that out loud, I think if you cast Lightning on Elena there, it may cancel the attack, but I'm not sure if the Lightning can get through Rude's barrier. In any event, we're going to focus on Rude just because he's at about 30% HP. Be careful of Backflip Barrage. When Elena casts that, she will be throwing stun grenades down, so you do have to be very, very careful about those. Those will stun whoever they hit, and that stun can last quite a while, so be very, very careful with that. It's hard to get out of, though, especially if you are already near a wall. The grenades will basically just stand right in front of you. All right, so Spirit Geyser is a new ability in this phase. Very similar to one of Titan's abilities, where there will be a gold circle on the ground, and then a geyser will spawn out of that, and then you will need to avoid those. Elena Knuckle is a pretty devastating attack, but you can just block it, and if you block it at the correct time, it'll just stop. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're just casting Aero twice, switching back over to Cloud, using Focus Thrust to build this pressure meter. Do the same thing again if you can, and then just finish Rude off. I'm going to dive kick with Tifa just to get her back over here quickly. Elena starts winding up Elena Knuckle. We can block this attack, but I'm just kind of going for it here. Luckily, Aerith dodged that herself. And then what we can do is if you have somebody who has Lightning, you can have them stand in the Arcane Ward and then start hitting Elena with Lightning Magic. And this is really, really helpful, as you're about to see. So we cast Thunder by standing in the Arcane Ward. It hits twice. Pressure, big pressure, and then we just come back over here, start building up the pressure meter. Tifa is able to build pressure very, very quickly, as well as Cloud. I'm not sure if Aerith retains any of her pressure building abilities from Remake. Maybe you get them later in the game. Not sure at this point. But in any event, use your synergy abilities. Unload everything you have into Elena at this point, and she should go down. And that's kind of the fight. You just kind of rinse and repeat this pattern here. Use any limit breaks you might have built up at this point, and they go down. And that's it. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new videos go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, you can do so by becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below this video. You can also leave a super thanks by clicking the heart icon below this video. Don't forget to join my community Discord. The link for that is in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.